How you doing today? All right, we're going to start video number 3. So there are 2 videos before this on leveling up quickly your C1 through C16 for either a farm or at your main. We're taking advantage of some events that are taking place. There's always events taking place. And we moved our farm to an older kingdom where we have higher level mobs. It's a lot easier to level. This is a lot easier to do in an older kingdom. And quite frankly, you can find a lot more stability. If you're first coming to this game and you started and you're still below C26, you might want to consider moving to an older kingdom just to get away from the politics of those that weren't loved trying to run your life. All right. So we're picking up where we left off in the last one. I have clicked OK. Our castle's done. Our timers are done on the castle. And I am now a C10. So we're running our first rally. We still have our event going now. I skipped a day in the filming here, so I missed a day of logins. That happens to all of us. But what I'm going to try and do is run enough red guards here. I don't know what we got left in our $15 spend account. We have $8.66 left of our $15 that we put in. Log in on day 3 to receive some airship, a lot of airship XP, and a card. So we got our. We got to log in one more. Okay, now in here, I had somebody from the YouTube channel on day 2 says, well, you said to not accept those, and then you went in there and accepted those. All right. I'm treating it as a farm. If it's your main, like I said, if you can resist, I'm trying to go fast on film, so I'm multitasking, and little red lights are distracting. So I accepted those. That's why I'm doing it when I tell you, wait, and they're worth a little bit more to you later. These down here you can accept. Okay, but now we can see kill 10 beasts, kill 10 level 3 beasts, and then now 3. There's going to be a kill 3. But our hunt button is already at 4s. So now, to fix that, we'd have to go around and hunt for what we can do is here, go to our mail, go to our reports, and just go grab somebody, and that will open it up big time. Now we can go back closer to the castle. There's a 2. Now it seeds in like 1 through 4s, 1 through 3s. So you're going to get 1, 2s, and 3s because you need 3s. See how I'm screwing up the area? Now, I have a second march. They changed the research. It's the first thing you can research now. We'll wait for this to come back, and I'll start using equalize so I can do 2 things at once. We're waiting our 20 seconds here. And this is why multiple marches are important, especially for fast growth. Now I notice that all the chat is popping up in my deal on my thing. Now, if that was happening on my phone, I'd uninstall the game. And I have a feeling that bullshit is probably the primary reason people don't play this game very long. Is I don't want my phone going beep, 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 beep 24/7 because somebody else has nothing to say. The you're going to have to go into your phone and say silent notifications from that app, which means you won't even get the other notifications you may want, like you're being attacked. So we're going to use equalize, and we're going to talk about that troop formation button that just came out of nowhere. All right. But first, well, we're going to go to my estate, and this is the troop formation button. We hadn't set any formations yet. Our first formation that we do sub C16 is we're just going to kind of divide in half everything we got, because we got 2 marches, right? Now, equalize does this. So now it's saved, and that troop formation button. You don't get that till C10. And you also got to remember that we just logged in, so first thing we start doing, we start training troops, right? And we start looking for upgrades. Do we still have our bonuses? Still have our cost reduction bonus. So we are going to do our walls. And then we are going to, how long is our heal? 18 seconds. Let's get those out of there. Then we're going to start power leveling up our hospital so we can get our castle going. The point here is we skip over everything that we can, except for we got a second timer, so we don't have to skip everything. Now we're going to have to finish the walls in order to start the castle. Now, since we're older kingdoming this, I don't have to go out there and grind up any Alright. So we still got to kill 10 of the 3s. And really, you want to do this catch up while it's the only thing you got to do. Because we'd rather use our hunt button, which is quicker, to do our 4s. So when we skipped and made the mistake, and I pseudo did it for time and, quite frankly, to help you understand how this mistake is going to cost you time later. So we got Beast Victory while we're in the thing. So now, I could, while we're sitting here with 2 marches, killing 3s, we could do powering on the 3s. I am up against a timer to get some flags, though, which the RG camps get for me. Twos. And they shouldn't be too far away, or they're just not spawned, and you're going to have to go near somebody else's low-level castle to kill them, which could be far away. But that's why we move these low-level castles away from our main hive, and so that we're not spawning low-level mobs instead of high-level mobs, so that everybody can do their dailies quickly. Because this is what we're trying to avoid. Manually scanning for mobs. Twos. And your area, see this thing up here where I'm at 105? Around your castle is about 75 kilometers is how far it spawns for you. That's why we move our farm hive 150 kilometers away from our main hive, is so that mob interaction from the 2 separate castles don't interact. Alright, not happening. So let's go back to what we need to be doing. So hunt, red guard camps. I'm over here off screen with my main so that I can film, do things when I need to. Now I'm going to go hunt for a bigger level red guard camp. I got to do what I was telling you I was doing. Go inside, hit a report. Reason I'm looking for the 31 pluses is they drop the bigger boxes. No sense getting little loot on my little castle. Oh, stamina's low on that guy, but on that main we have resources. So we do this just for filming. I swear I spend more money on the filming than I do growing the account. Yeah, because I split my mobs up, I can now, I don't have to hit the formation button. I just send what I got because I didn't build any artillery, right? So I'm not, you want to get yelled at in your brand new thing? Bring artillery. That'll get everybody's like, oh, don't bring artillery. It'll be 15 other people who have to repeat the same text that they just read. Somebody else tell you, but they feel they need to be the one telling you. And then, is what it is. So what do we get here? Train 500 troops, which is we got some day two quest. Now I should be killing all these low levels of my stamina, but we are trying to get the banners. And I'll tell you why we're trying to get the banners for the event that's taking place in the Older Kingdom. Is right here, the flags rather, and I have enough now. Well, I have some now. I am going to go get the stuff to make gear with, right? So that I don't have to spend money on that stuff. I know I'm going to need to make gear. So we're out here earning flags for that purpose. This is one of the benefits of going into an older kingdom is you get the older events. And you can make smarter choices to build your account up quickly. See, now if I go to growth, what is this? I don't have enough battling it yet, but I already have 2, so I can make 2 duelist pieces right now. As soon as I start getting into shooting gallery stuff, right? And while we're waiting on those timers, this is all about being quick. Now, because I skipped a day, I should have been in here twice a day hitting plunder. And frankly, I've just been sick and I wound up skipping a day. So basically what this looks like is I waited 8 hours, but I lost loot because of the day. It's not a big deal. Just got to get in the pattern. There's an article on RogersRaiders.com, how to do your dailies in 5 minutes. And it's about setting your account up so that you can do your dailies in 5 minutes. So read that, read the article. You know, the video shows you where everything is. The article shows you the step by step so that you can read and follow along. Now, I've noticed that the blue drop area where it drops blue patterns for your gear drops a lot more crests. The crests go in your gear. So we're going to get to the middle of that, and we're going to plunder there. We're going to stop and plunder there, even though we could go further. What I mean is we're going to go to about 4 or 5 if we can. So we saw that minus 65 pop up on our screen. Now, that means that our first rally is hit and is on its way back. So we will finish this and then pop out and start another rally. And the reason I'm pausing is I'm starting the rally on my I got people poaching my rallies now. Now we're on the right track. I know it's not going to be that far down because it has to be within 6, right? Okay, we're going to close this out. And we're multitasking. We're going quickly here. We need to go back up and find the rally that I started. Oops, should be another one here. Let's go to our war here. For some reason, the text didn't come across. So, war button is our active rallies. The user interface has been as glitchy as it possibly could be. And one of the reasons is they're so busy trying to insert ads in via the user interface that it's screwing up the game. They'll figure out that they're killing their money trying to make money here shortly. We shall see. I hope I got 2 marches out. I do. I got 1 returning. Well, I'm having a reporting issue where it's not telling me what we've done. I mean, I have stamina for it anyway, and I don't. So we're going to wait for that 1 to pop up. We're actually going to take a red guard camp. And we're going to see what we got for flags real quick. And we get flags for collecting this stuff. Because we're 10, we can open up another area. Now, that guard that we got was this one here. Very solid guard. You'll use them forever. Right now we are utilizing our troop building. So, now we want to be building stuff while we do our catacombs. Catacombs is important. Now, see, in the past, I separated the videos, the catacombs and the buildings, and I shouldn't have done that because I see more and more people who still work on their buildings and ignore their catacombs. But you will not grow above C22 if your catacombs isn't ready by the time you get to C22. So, you have to be working on your catacombs the entire time, every time, all the time. And the other stuff is incidental. Because this is where a bulk of your silver is going to come from. You get more silver out of here in one day of the catacombs than you would get 10 days mining. You'll never make enough silver inside your little production area, and you see me not even caring about that. That makes so little RSS. Your goal in that area is going to be to make enough material so that when you collect it, you can build your marches. You can hit troop formation for the day and not happen to open RSS up. You're not trying to get enough to build a building out there. You never will. You want to make enough RSS out of that area to make troops. Just to be able to support how big your tents are. And you want your tents to be as big as possible. And like I said, we're going to take a strategy here for growth on our catacombs based on a year's worth of observation and me running 18 farms. That the way to power these things up, because we're going to try and shoot you to level 7 as fast as we possibly can. Now, I don't know if we'll get there on these films. I'll separate it out into, how to pick up. I'll start my catacombs based on where we're holding off on this one. But crests are more powerful than gear is. And crests are about time. That's why the crests are more powerful. You can get the gear quickly. Upgrading, enhancing the gear, it's not like your main character. So, you don't want to be so this should be getting a little more difficult for us, and it's not terribly. So you're going to be tempted to go rushing by this level that we're putting on here. Don't do that. We're going to plunder this level so that we can get crests. Like I said, crests are more powerful than gear. And at the same time we're plundering this level, now we'll plunder the level, and if we've got stamina left, we'll go ahead and go up one more level. But we're going to plunder first, move forward second. And that big XP thing tells me that a building was done. So our hospital finished. Probably from the help button. And we're done there. Leave floor. Okie doke. Now this is a plunder floor. So instead of doing the next one, which I'm sure we could do, we're going to plunder 9 times. See, we can't even plunder 10. So we're out of stamina. Oh, no, we're not. But this one does the same thing. We're going to plunder it. Now we're out of stamina. We got none. Okay, so I want to go here before we get off the subject. I have crests now. Now, the crests, there are 3 common type crests and 3 unique crests. So you had to go in the bag and you had to move them over. And they disappeared. Like, okay, what happened? All right. Well, first of all, we don't have. Well, you can put them in the. So we leveled up our character here. So let's go put. Now you see, we're on the warrior, and we're empowering our parry damage, and that's your unique crest for the warrior path and the warrior gear, which is the green crest, the power. Now I can't see these. I don't know if there's a color-coded socket for them or not, but we'll go to equipment. Oh. Now I click on that and it said nothing. So I don't have anything of that color in that socket. So I clicked on that one. I didn't get anything from that one either. There's the 2 crests I got. All right. Let's go to equipment. Now the greens are universal gear. So they're going to have, they only got 1 socket on them. All right. So there's one of those. Now we're using our crests. And I don't know if it'll let us use a parry one or not. So we're going to... Now, to enhance our crest, we click on it. We click the plus button, and we can burn our other crests. I'm going to go ahead and burn my parry, even though I know it's going to be on one of my other pieces of gear later. Why? Because parry is just not stinking important. Neither is the attack power. Our goal is defensive crests. Now, we haven't lost anything here. So I could run this up to crest level 5, which is max, before I get a defensive crest. And then the first time I get a defensive crest, I could burn that 5 into the defensive crest, and it's an instantly 5 defensive crest. So you don't lose anything when you consume them. You get them back when you consume them in other areas. So more parries will drop, more of everything. There'll be 4 types that we'll be using on our deal. If you want to know more and in depth about it, I have other videos on creations, on the creatures. So we're done with that for now. So now we're working on what? We're working on a level 10 hospital, right? All these 1-minute deals. I've never seen a 1-minute speed up before now. That's got to be new for the beginners. All right, so that one's done. We know we're going to have to do our walls to start our castle. Now, because of our $4.99 gear, it's not costing us any RSS. Because we've gotten all this other loot, we just did C11 that quickly. And we can go look at our next thing, artillery foundry. We're at 7. We got to get to 10, 11. And they have us working on artillery. Right now, artillery is not a factor in this game. And, but I think it's about to be again. Okay. See what other loops. We're getting more speed ups. We're getting more stuff. Upgrade barracks to level 10, which we'll probably have to do here anyway. Build up your castle. We're getting more speed ups. There's another area for collection here, guys, right here. Actually, no, it's gone. Okay, so that's what this has done. There used to be a spot in here where we got free speed ups. It was right on your castle. It was hard to see. You didn't know about it. And it's now gone. So they replaced that with this event thing that's going on up here. So just follow along with what we've been telling you to do. Don't forget our daily deal's got some speed ups in it up in the corner. Like I said, this daily deal is not a good deal for us. Buying the banners might be this early on. But if I was C15 already, I would do it. But I only have $9 left in my $15 budget, and I have a much better long-term plan, okay? And that's going to be farm gear. And we're back to doing walls. We're going to run out of speed ups before we get all the way to 16. I promise you that. All right. Yeah. So we just finished what? We're going to do walls. I probably should have bought the 1,000 gold. Train 2,500 level 1 troops of any type. That's going to get us some trash speed ups. But what they're telling you is what I've told you in past videos. All right. I swear to God, they went down through my how-tos and said, oh, we need to be doing an event to teach my how to do how-tos. So 2,500 of your level 1s, 5,000 of your level 2s, of your level 3s. This is what you need to get through the Red Guard rally, which we're going to have here, that event, this week, because I'm in an older kingdom. And so we're going to want to get our Hall of War up so that somebody can reinforce us. Or a guard up that allows for more reinforcements. Or we're going to burn. The Red Guard Rally is a raid event. There is an individual scoring component to it, but it's not as important. It's important to you because you want free loot. Now, I'm not pushing this button over here. You want to finish your green cards all the way to 3-star before you start recruiting in the master category over here. Now, they open this up in the free early, and that, I swear to God, to slow you down. Finish your green cards first. Okay? Now, other things we need to be doing, look around here, is if I've got the ability to donate, which I do a little bit, that adds funds to my repository. The other thing you want to do is you want to donate as much as you can, as often as you can. I have an entire video of how this is not giving stuff away. This is a way to discount the things you're going to have to buy. It's a minimum 20% discount versus gold buying things that you're going to be buying anyway with gold anyway. But it's as high as 40%. So even giving away the gold now is a discount later. If you give away, and I have a whole video showing that. So look up the donation video to go more in depth than that so that you understand why you're donating and why I stopped. I can tell you. I stopped here at 3 hours and 59 minutes on the cooldown because if I'd have clicked one more time, it had made me wait 4 hours before I can donate again. Right now, as the clock comes down, let's say I'm playing for another hour. Right before I log off, I'll donate right back up. And then when I come back in 2 hours, 3 hours to check on stuff, I can donate again. So never go over that 4-hour clock. You'll do it once, and then you go, crap, I'm locked out. And then you'll remember to pay attention to your timer from then on. All right? So we got things that we want to do in the meantime while we're waiting on timers. See, we got a shooting range. Okay, so we're going to run some training speed ups. We don't want to do that. Well, I burnt my other timer, didn't I? Not bad. Gotta go all the way to 13. I love that dark red on brown. That's so easy to read. Must be nice to be a developer and have all that free crap that has like uber bright monitors and not realize that no one else has a 500 nitrate monitor. Yeah. And this is where I'm talking about we may run out of speed ups. All right, we're level 13. So walls. it's a 17-hour. We're going to let it cook. Okay, so we're going to end the video here. What you're going to be doing is, if you got event stuff going on, you're going to keep doing your event stuff. Like right now, it says, hey, build so many of those level 1s. So I'm going to go back here to level 1s. Dank. I wonder if it'll let me cheat it. Where was our harvest thing? Train 1,000 troops. Well, we just won that one. And we won some speed ups and some. We got a bunch of nice stuff on that one. And we got some. So we're at 1375 on the trained troops. Train and cancel. And we're at 1650. So yes, I can cheat it. So there's no excuse not getting all your rewards, which would be more speed ups, which are little 1 minutes. So I don't even give a damn that I'm cheating them. But these packs, but you'll get your Uber Epic Guards and what is this? That's a farming piece with a couple of constructions and some more. All right, so do your quests. You don't need to be watching me on video. I just demonstrated how you can cheat the system there a little bit. A little later on down the road, I'm sure they'll patch that, because their goal there was to get you to buy a bunch of stuff to speed these things up. And 99% of the people won't have watched this video. So R5s, make sure these guys watch your videos if they've come into your new kingdoms, and or you tell them how to do these things again. All right, guys, I am going to end this. When I come back, I'll hunt it down all my level 3s and clean that mess up. So when we come back to start the next castle level, 17 hours later, I'll have done my 10 level 3s and be back on my hunt button again, so that we can hunt properly. Okay, so let me get my camera up on window here. And down in the bottom right hand corner, it is RogersRaiders.com. You are on YouTube/Gunmuse. I am a keyword unique one on YouTube, by the way. And hit subscribe down in the bottom right hand corner. Turn the bell on so that you know when things are taking place. If you have not told your alliance to subscribe, you are cheating them, trying to make them think you're better just by watching me. Shame on you. Make sure everybody knows to subscribe. It can't just be one guy and everybody talks about it. It helps me to help you. It's important that we help me out a little bit here, because you're not paying me. You're paying the game. You're frustrated with them, but you're not paying me. You can pay my charities when we do live events. I have a super chat. I am that big of a YouTube channel to have super chat. You can donate money. Money goes to my favorite military charities when you do that, and I appreciate it every time you do, and I will give you a shout out where thousands and thousands of people will know who you are and what you've done for others, and I appreciate it. Thank you.